Hi everyone, in this video we'll be doing OGA Seasonal Championship. This one pits us in a Range Rover A-Class in cross-country race. So I chose 2015 Range Rover Sport, tuned by Slow-Baked Panda. I wonder how he came up with that nickname. I'm sure some of the Greenpeace people would be outraged. And yeah, I kind of feel sorry for the Panda, but I don't feel sorry for the tune. It feels really good. And we are taking off really nicely from the start up to the third, second now. So there was quite a bit of a contact, but that's not unusual in cross-country races, because the racetracks, the track limits are not clearly defined, and there's usually quite a bit of flying through the corners and stuff like that. So a little bit of contact is not unusual, as long as you don't ram anyone intentionally. That's kind of fun. Let's try to make this corner nice and sweet. We're already ahead of the pack, and looking at the map, AIs flew out of that corner completely, which gives us even more of the advantage. So this one is Copper Canyon cross country, and we are coming into the tunnel. Be careful in the tunnel. If you lean too much to the left, especially in this second half, you risk hitting the ceiling, which will put you to the stop completely and mess up your race. So try to exercise some caution there. We are 3/4 of the race in. It feels really fun, you know. I don't particularly like SUVs in Forza. They normally feel a bit heavy and slow even when they're fast, but this one is good fun. It's actually really nice to drive. Here we are coming to the finish line of the first race, nicely ahead of all AIs, and yeah, this was quite funny. Let's see how the second one goes. So the second one is another sprint in Las Ranas. Yeah, let's kick it off. You can see the livery by PTG's 2Zip85, a really nice one in Gears of War theme, which is another one of my favorite Xbox games. Off we go to the flight and bypassing everyone. It's actually quite cool to see all these Range Rovers. Oh my god, a bit of a mess. It feels a bit like a movie, like one of the Mission Impossible or James Bond ones. So I really hope they don't start shooting me. But yeah, it's, as I said, it's quite fun to drive and quite a funny setting. Right, so we stayed ahead in this corner, which usually means there's nobody is catching us up. Yeah, we're already quite clear. Oh, lots of good jumps here. Yeah, always a bit of a risk to mess up the jump if you go a little bit sideways, but luckily I didn't do any of that. So that goes to our benefits. Cruising through the fields. Is that agave fields, I wonder? So is that the place where they make tequila? Maybe I'll have a shot or two after filming this video. Right, a little bit, yeah. Smashed a bit of a bridge there, but yeah, we had quite a bit of a gap, and it again looks like AIs flew through that corner, which also works to our advantage. These rocky fields, not sure how you call these, but these standing rocks, they are quite spectacular. I really like what Forza team made out of this scenery. Huge jump. Well, it was a bit of a hard landing, but again, nothing to worry about as we approach the finish. And more fields and fences to break as we get on the finish line, straight on the tarmac. Nobody behind us. Gears of War livery on the face. Here we are, first in the second race. Unsurprisingly though, I hope you guys get to expect that from me by now. Whoa, those AIs were flying. Right, the last race is Herencia cross country circuit. We get a circuit. Oh, okay, that's the one around the pyramids. All right. If I remember right, I had a bit of a difficulty playing it last time on my own. So let's see how I do it in the champ. As you can see, we have quite good speed off the start. We caught up. There's a lot of corners that follow one another, and I tend to forget to prepare for the next one and fly out of the race boundaries. Ooh, a little bit high contact race from us, but we are up in fourth, third now by the end of lap 1. Yeah, a little bit takes a little bit longer than I guess usual, but it's fine. Okay, I'm very wide here, so let the AA pass me. In terms of getting the championship, I actually should have enough of the points lead now to even not having to win it, but of course not winning against AI is a little bit, you know, embarrassing, I guess, especially when you put the video on YouTube. So let's try to catch up to these last two. Okay, they are very wide now, so I'm right on their tail, and here we are going through another right-hander, followed by a jump at the end of the lap. And with one more lap to go, we are safely first. As long as I stop forgetting about these turns, we should be fine. Going through this, how do you call this? Is this a greenhouse? Yeah, probably is. Where I am, greenhouses usually have proper walls and, you know, a little bit more solid structures. These ones look like they just put the roof over the crops for I don't know why. Yeah, but I guess they know what they're doing there in Mexico. As long as they are growing some edibles, not other substances that would not be appropriate for Forza game. Here we are at the end of race 3, safely winning it, and the championship is ours. This was a good fun to drive. I quite enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and come back for another one. Thank you. Bye.